There's been a bit of talk that Eddie Murphy will be reuniting with Martin Lawrence. Now that sounds cool, doesn't it? So the last time we saw Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence together was in that movie Life, and that wasn't a bad film. I remember finding that very funny. And the news of this has really sort of got me excited, because it's not just a teaming of Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. It's something bigger than that. It turns out that Eddie Murphy, for a couple of years now, has been in talks to remake It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. Now, that was a very funny film from the 60s. It was a classic, and I found that old movie hilarious. It's one of those films that kind of is timeless when it comes to comedy. It was just stacked full of famous faces, and they were all funny. It was just so funny, that film. And Eddie Murphy mentioned just recently, while he was on the campaign trail for Beverly Hills Cop 4, that It's a Mad, 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 Mad World could be the next project. And the script has been written by Jez Butterworth. Now, he's a screenwriter and a playwright, and he gave us Edge of Tomorrow. He was the writer of that Tom Cruise film. So whether he has that panache for comedy, I don't know, but I quite enjoyed Edge of Tomorrow. So this guy has written a script, and they're polishing it off, and Eddie Murphy is trying to get every comedy star he can think of in this movie. So I'm definitely looking forward to this film. And I think that they could do something special with this. I mean, Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence will bring the star power, but are they going to add a fresh angle to it? I don't know. What would that fresh angle be? I mean, they were all looking for money last time. Could they add something, to do with today's technology to kind of spice things up that might make it exciting? We will see. But this has got me really thinking. So I think if they get the cast right, this could be a welcome opportunity for Eddie to emerge again as the leader of comedy. So he can surround himself with all these other talented guys, and he can be like the head honcho. And I think Eddie likes that, because, he's one of the elder statesmen of comedy. Eddie's like in his early 60s now, so he's seasoned. And I think having him as the headline act of this film is really exciting. So I think that this could be something good for Eddie. I mean, with Eddie headlining and surrounding himself with a lot of, comedic talent from the last 30 years or so, just jam-packing this movie just for the cameos alone, I think Eddie and Martin's movie could be a bullseye. So yes, definitely bring on this film, because that's all they need to do is just pile in the faces, have them improv, and you're going to get laughs, because these guys are really funny, and it'll just be great to see Eddie as the headline act of a big ensemble piece. We know Eddie missed out on being part of Ghostbusters because he did Beverly Hills Cop, and we haven't had Eddie in too many ensembles. So he did do, actually, I remember now, he was in Tower Heist, a number of years back now. That was maybe 13 years ago. That tried to do an ensemble heist thing with, it was Eddie and Ben Stiller. But that film wasn't that great. But I think Eddie and Martin Lawrence will be cool. Martin Lawrence is back with the new Bad Boys, so, let's get Eddie and Martin together, and let's see what happens.
Thanks for watching. Retro Man will return faster than a boomerang. But in the meantime, please check out these other episodes.